If you've ever played classic JRPGs, you know the gameplay's gold, but the graphics can be tough to swallow for newcomers. That's where HD-2D remakes come in, breathing life into the old-school favorites we all love. These remakes bring new visuals to classic games, making them more accessible while still keeping the magic. In today's video, we're counting down 8 classic JRPGs that definitely deserve an HD-2D remake. Stick around, hit that like button, and don't forget to subscribe for more awesome gaming content. Looking for an awesome App Store alternative? Aptoide is where it's at. With over 1 million apps and no geo-restrictions, you can download your favorite games, exclusive apps, and even modded versions you won't find elsewhere. Plus, you save money with in-app discounts and get access to early releases. Don't miss out. Download Aptoide now and use my promo code in the video description to kickstart your adventure. All right, let's jump to our list. 8. Bahamut Lagoon, the tactical gem that needs to be seen by the world. Bahamut Lagoon is one of those lost classics that never made it to the West, and that's a real shame. This tactical RPG has dragons, epic battles, and deep strategic gameplay. Why is it on the list? Because it's a game that's waiting to be discovered. You control a group of warriors and dragons in turn-based combat, and the story is rich with intrigue and heart-pounding moments. If you're into tactical RPGs and dragons, this is a must-play. The tip for players: pay close attention to your dragon's growth and abilities. They can turn the tide of battle if you train them right. 7. Secret of Evermore, the underappreciated gem of the SNES. Secret of Evermore is often overlooked, but if you loved Secret of Mana, this one's for you. It's an action RPG where you play as a young boy and his dog, exploring a strange world with real-time combat. Why should it be on this list? Because it's unique and different from other RPGs. The world is quirky and the mechanics are fun but have a steep learning curve. Expect an engaging, yet sometimes odd story and combat system. For players diving in, my tip is to experiment with all the different alchemy potions. They're key to surviving tougher enemies. 6. Romancing Saga 3, the hidden masterpiece, waiting for a new audience. Romancing Saga 3 is for fans of non-linear gameplay. It's an RPG that lets you choose how you want to play, and your choices impact the story and character development. The reason it makes this list is because of its open-ended approach that most modern RPGs lack. If you're tired of linear plots, Romancing Saga 3 gives you freedom like no other. The world is massive, and the combat system is unique, with each character having different skills. My tip? Don't be afraid to mix up your party and approach battles differently. It's all about finding your rhythm. 5. Phantasy Star 4, the underrated gem that deserves the spotlight. Phantasy Star 4 is a standout, blending sci-fi and fantasy like few games can. It's a 16-bit RPG with a deep story, solid combat mechanics, and characters you can actually care about. This game is a masterpiece, but didn't get the attention it deserved. Expect a fascinating story with an epic setting and plenty of twists. The battle system is turn-based, but with an extra layer of depth compared to many others. If you play it, focus on learning the battle mechanics and taking advantage of your character's unique abilities. It'll make the grind feel way less tedious. 4. Chrono Trigger, the timeless classic that deserves the HD-2D makeover. Chrono Trigger is already legendary, but imagine it with HD-2D visuals. This classic RPG changed the genre, and it's a game that holds up decades later. What makes it a standout? Time travel, unforgettable characters, and a story that stays relevant. A remake could breathe new life into this already perfect game, giving it a fresh coat of paint. Expect incredible storytelling, turn-based battles with a twist, and a lot of choices. Tip for playing? Keep an eye on your party's tech combinations, as the best attacks come from combining different characters' abilities. 3. Final Fantasy VI, Pixel Remaster's good, but HD-2D would be incredible. Final Fantasy VI is often seen as the best 2D Final Fantasy, and for good reason. It has one of the most memorable casts in RPG history. While the Pixel remaster improved things, an HD-2D version could really take it to the next level. The game is about a group of rebels fighting against an oppressive empire with magic, mechs, and unforgettable story moments. What can you expect? A beautifully written narrative, classic turn-based combat, and character growth that feels meaningful. Tip: don't forget to focus on your espers. They're key to building your character's strengths. 2. Breath of Fire 2, a sequel that shouldn't be overlooked. Breath of Fire 2 is one of the best RPG sequels ever. It improves on its predecessor with a deeper story, expanded world, and better mechanics. Why is it here? Because it's one of the most underrated RPGs you'll find. You play as Ryu, a young hero, and explore a world full of fantasy and conflict. Expect solid RPG gameplay, engaging side quests, and a great soundtrack. For newcomers, my tip is to take your time with character development. Building your party right is key to making the game enjoyable. 1. Illusion of Gaia, a beautiful action RPG that deserves more love. Illusion of Gaia is a real gem from the SNES era that didn't get enough attention. It mixes action, puzzle solving, and a strong narrative, and it does all of them well. The reason it's here? It's a game that deserved to be a bigger hit. You'll play as Will, a young man with mysterious powers, exploring the world and fighting enemies with fast-paced action. The puzzle elements add a nice layer of depth to the adventure. For players, don't rush through the puzzles. Some of them can really open up the game and its story. These classic games deserve a modern remake, whether it's HD-2D or another upgrade. From epic stories to unique gameplay, each one has something special that would shine with today's technology. What do you think? Which game would you love to see get the HD-2D treatment? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Hit that like button and subscribe to keep up with all the gaming content you don't want to miss.